Well, that's, 100% success is actually, that's a pretty tough thing. I don't think that anyone can guarantee 100% of anything. And what we can do is we can foster an environment that makes it attractive for those people to stay. If you graduate or you go through that institution and they want to stay in Louisiana, it's because we offer something that nobody else does. So what we need to do as government, as business leaders, we need to make an environment and foster that environment that makes our young adults and our graduates and all those want to stay here. If they can go to Texas, or they can go to Arkansas, they can go to Oklahoma, and they can make wages and salaries twice what we're offering here, what would make them stay? Not that money's the only option, but we need to have competitive salaries. But in order to do those things, we have to have the revenue in order to do it. It all comes back to the same thing. It's all about money, and it's all about how do we spend that money wisely to get the best return on that investment. Our budget, whoever steps into this office is stepping into a hornet's nest, because even though you want to do certain things and you have this ideology that you want to get to a specific place, you're limited by how much you can spend. Every time I talk to someone, I try to break it down into simple terms. If we're looking at your household budget, because people can understand a household budget, they can't understand a $25 billion state budget. So you got $25 billion, you should be able to do whatever you want to. But we need to know that $10 billion of that is from federal funds. And with that comes strings and how you have to manage different things, and which comes with ties your hand behind your back. So in order to keep our young people in our state, we need to make sure that we're fostering an environment that wants them to be here, make them an integral part of improving our system, and make them feel and hold them accountable. Accountability is not always a bad thing. People think, well, if I held accountable, I got to answer for everything that I do. But if we're held accountable and we're doing the good things, you're also going to be noted for what you do right. And so accountability is a great thing. It's a great thing from a government standpoint, from a business standpoint, from an individual standpoint. If we bring these young adults up through these institutions, whether it's LSU Health Services, whether it's any community college, if we foster this attitude of accountability that I have to answer for myself, I have to forge my own future, no one's going to give me anything, that helps our economy grow, that helps everything grow, and it reduces the dependency on the government. The government is not a charity, and I'm going to continue to say that because people think the government is a charity. I want to put my hand out, they're going to give me in, and they're going to keep me comfortable. We need to give people that opportunity to make themselves comfortable, and that's what government should do, is make an environment hospitable to growth, hospitable to increasing. Because as a business owner, why would I want to invest money to increase my business when it's only going to cost me more in the end? I've actually seen that happen. I get more employees, and at the end of the year, I made less money. I'm working twice as hard for less because I have more insurance I have to pay, I have more taxes I have to pay, and I breach a threshold. Well, the government needs to change the way that it looks at this from the institutional standpoint, from a small business standpoint, and we need to make it to where we can foster growth, foster and that accountability aspect to where we can want them to stay home and help our state be the greatest it can be. And only through individual achievements and opportunities and ideas can we do that.